Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me and I'm revealing this month's mystery kit. Okay, so here's your chance. If you don't want to be surprised or you're just not into these kinds of videos, go ahead and you can leave. I mean, I always do a plan with me with them. So if you're into plan with me, you can stick around. It's going to be awesome. At least I think so. Okay. But if you don't like to be surprised, please, you can leave the video. But if you like to be surprised, you can leave the video. If you don't like to be surprised or you have no chill, like what I would do, and want to see the theme before I get it, stay tuned because I'm going to flip these over and we're going to go through with them. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Da-da-da-da. Okay, let's just jump right into it with the Big Mama Jamma, the full kit, okay? So all of the pricing details will always be in the description box below. I had talked about stuff, you know, with reformats and things like that. This will be the last month that we have this format, but nothing crazy is changing, you guys. So, like, you're still going to get the 10 pages, but the weekend banners and the deco is going to move to page 2 where this area is at, okay? And then page 6 is going to be split into 2 pages where you're going to get more grids, and then these boxes, but that don't have the, not going to be hangry and channel surfing, they're just going to be blank, are going to be in there, and then a lot more quarter labels, and you're going to have 2 pages. One's going to be more solid, like some of the solid colors, and then the other one is going to have more of the pattern bases behind it. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, check out Monday's video so that you can see the new reformats for how that's going to be. Okay, so, but I say that because we're also going to be bringing the Hobonichi Cousin format so that you guys can start, because in December, the January sub will be available. So that way you can start your new Hobonichi Cousin with your January stuff, and everything will be sized for that. So we've got that coming up. I asked that because my original thought was I wasn't going to bring it until January, which would be the February palette, and everybody overwhelmingly said bring it in December so people can start it in January. So that's what we got. So Big Mama Jamma, we've got full gloss. Well, you know what? Let's start from the bottom. You've got your washi with your headers, and these are 2 long strips, okay? You then have your checklist sidebars and some littles. You have your first set of full boxes. You've got your half boxes and third boxes, lined and unlined. The infamous quarter box sheet, which is amazing. You have your grid page sheet. You have your deco and functional page, glitter headers and date covers, which I am obsessed with these colors. They are so good in real life. So good, okay? Then you have your second washi page, which is the 2 long strips plus the checklist. And then you have your second set of full boxes. And this is the one that has the double box on it. Okay. And then all kits get the date dots and squiggles and the B6 washi. And then you guys ready to see this month's washi? Okay. It's super pretty. So last month we did the painting with a twist, brought you some soft colors. We're bringing you soft colors again. Like, yes, please. So here we go. All right. This is the 15 millimeter washi, which I'm obsessed with how this has gone, how like this swirl is just all throughout, plus the soft background. Obsessed, okay? And then you have your 15 millimeter washi, which is not foiled, but it is very neutral in tones. And you have this one. Sometimes it's always hard to get started, but all these different hash marks going on and different, yes, I am just obsessed with how pretty it is. Oh, it makes me so happy. So happy. So that's what we have there for the washi. And then, So the full kit, you know what? I'm just going to tear it off. It's just easier for me to just tear it off and move it to the side than to try and rewind it, because then I'm here just making a fool of myself. So that is the washi that the full kits get, okay? They get everything, okay? Then we have our mini kit option. I love our mini kit option. It's really great and affordable for those that don't need a lot of stickers, don't want a lot of stickers, but still want, you know, enough to do an entire spread. And you'll still have a little bit of stickers left over. Okay, this one will probably be the one that gets the biggest set of reformats, because this will all get shifted over. The deco and weekend banners will go here. And then this page will be one of the pages from over here, probably one of the like grid pages that comes over. So this one will probably be the one that gets the biggest amount of reformats, but it's still going to give you so many stickers to be able to use. Okay, so it comes with the full boxes, the washi and checklist, your quarter boxes, third boxes, half boxes. You've got this full functional, like you've got your date cover, some glitter headers, sidebar, and littles. And then you've got your weekend banners, deco, and functional items. So we will definitely keep more function into it, but I know people love the deco so much, so you will definitely still get deco, okay? And I know that people started saying that they don't always want whatchamacallit, they don't always want washi in for the mystery kits. So starting in 2023, not every month is going to have washi anymore. Some months will, but we're going to start diving into some different avenues. Sorry about that. Some different avenues for freebies and things. Okay, so the next option is the weeks kit. And this one is going to get you, oh, I have one right over here. Sorry, I left the second one off. There we go. You get quite a bit, okay? So you get 2 of the weeks formats plus this page here, so that you've got a lot. This one is also going to get a reformat. The habit trackers and the little check boxes are going away, and you're going to get 2 more boxes. So you're going to get 8 boxes, which is going to be perfect for really a B6 planner or your weeks planner, to give you all of those full boxes, so you're not having to pick and choose and stuff. And then you still have your washi strips and everything. So this is the first one, okay? You have that, and that's with the first weekend banner. The weekend banners, this weekend banner has been updated on all of the kits. It is going to be a little bit larger. I like to use those ones on like my monthly layouts and stuff. And then you have this set, and then you will always have the one that is very much titled towards what the kit theme is, which is always going to be a little bit smaller. And then you have this functional page, which I think is amazing and great. So that's the weeks kit. And then if you want the TPCNation or as also like an academic planner, this one is also going to get a reformat. And I'll explain that to you for next month. But for this month, this is the TPCNation ones that you get. So the way that the reformat's going to be is we're going to be taking away this little note page right here and these check boxes, because if you order the TPCNation kit, you're going to get check boxes already. And then if you order TPCNation kits in our shop, you can just always add on the checklist page to it. So it's going to actually end up still being the 5 sidebar ones, but then you're going to get 4 of the actual full box ones, and then we're adding 1 more of the header strips to it. So you're going to have a total of 9 boxes that are sized for like an academic planner or the TPCNation planner, and then you're going to have 6 mini header strips down at the bottom, and you'll get that on both pages. And then that way you still have like all of this that you can work with in your academic TPCNation, and you have your checklist still. Okay, so that is what we have going on for this month. Like I said, all the pricing will be down below. And then I think we're going to use the mini kit. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to move them off to the side real quick. And we're going to plan our very, very first week in my B6 planner. So I have my B6 planner here. It is sans cover right now because I haven't decided on a cover. And, you know, that's just kind of how life is, okay? This is now going to become my new health and fitness planner. I don't know how this one's going to work out too well, but we're going to go with it, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and use the B6 washi. There are things that I want to track, especially, and I mentioned it in yesterday's video, how I got my watch working a little bit better. And we're also looking at another upgrade, for it, just because I've had this one. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I've had this one for 6, almost 7 years, I want to say. So yeah, it's due for an upgrade. Just a little one. Just a little one. So that's what we're thinking of doing for the watch. But guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. I really need to lose some weight. Okay? I'm not happy with where I'm at. I don't like clothes shopping. I don't like being in my own skin a lot of times. I really try to be like, you know, beauty is obviously more than skin deep, and stuff. And I have a daughter that, you know, is gonna start heading into her teen years not too long from now. And I remember the struggles I had as a teenager, and I don't want her dealing with those. I want her to be more positive about her body, and understand that it isn't just about being thin, because it isn't about being thin. It's about being healthy, and I want her to understand that. But I need to get there. But I also know that in order to get there too, one of the byproducts will be losing weight, and I do need to lose some weight. So I do need to take this seriously. We've been talking about it and figuring out, and it's really hard considering that, you know, like Black Friday's coming up, and it's like, do I start now? Do I start after? But I'm always like, I'll just start later. And it really is always, I'll just do it some other time. And then what happens? It doesn't ever get started. So I am like, okay, you know what? Let's up the accountability a little bit more. I'm not doing well in my weeks planner with this. Plus, this size is just a little too much for my household planner, for what I like to track and stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So yes, so got ourselves a little brunch kit going on here, because why not start? I mean, come on, really? Why not start the new year with having something with food? I mean, come on, it's food. At least it's good, like breakfast food. Okay, you got some good proteins in there. You've got your fruits. You have, I would like to hopefully say that these are like wheat croissants and wheat crackers and wheat waffles, so that you have some more of your complex carbs. Like, you know, but why not start it off with with food. So I'm really cold. It's really cold in my office. My fingers are super cold. I have this video and I have one more video to film for the day, and I'm just like, oh, my husband's like, bring in a space heater, and I'm like, it makes noise on my camera, I can't. So I am just kind of like toughing it out right now. So all right, let's find our date covers, and let's go ahead and get our date dots down and everything. So yeah, I will figure out how this works and how this goes. And if I start to find that this is not what I need and I need something different, I can always change it up and go back to what I was doing. But you know. So for 2023, expect to see the weeks planner and the functional stickers to be more home-based is what I'm thinking. I don't know, maybe I should, I don't know. I was just thinking, I was like, maybe what if I did Hobonichi Cousin every week with the functional stickers? That might be. Then I'm like, oh, I'm just adding work to myself. Why do I do this? I don't need to do that. I already sometimes have to film 5 videos a week. Why do I want to add something more to remember? Because, you know, as I said, I'm not a great content planner, but clearly I'll be like, let's film more videos. It'll be fun. Yeah. Not for the person who has to edit them all and take pictures of them all, which is me. That's my job. Hi. I'm the photographer and the editor and the videographer, and yeah. I don't think my husband would be too happy with that one either. He'd be like, you need to slow your roll. So maybe every once in a while we'll do a Hobonichi Cousin one, and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I have mixed feelings about the Hobonichi Cousin because it's so, it's a bound type planner. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to hold up after a year's worth of stickers. I really want to see. My PR girl Jennifer sent me pictures and I was like, that is thick. So I just don't know how that's going to help or hold up against the binding. So I am a little concerned about that. And stuff. So, all right. So, things that I want to track. So, well, I do like tracking my steps, so I think we're going to still track that. So, we're going to kind of get this all set up and also figure out maybe what other scripts I need, you know, to see if I'm good in that regards, because I might need more scripts, because, you know, apparently 2 rings full of scripts is not enough. So I might need more, which, okay, kind of is what it is and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna figure this one out. So I like steps. Definitely need to track for sure breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Although I do know that they'll be very much the same. Or like breakfast will be pretty much the same. So I'm just wondering here. Okay, so let's see what I've got going on here that I can use, because I really want to kind of keep it here. All right, let's lay our full boxes down, and we're going to put them all at the bottom, because then that just gives us a good basis to work with, you know? It just gives us a good area to work with. And obviously, if you need more room, then you go with like the weeks kit, something that gives you shorter boxes and stuff, because the weeks kit is really good at providing, because the weeks version of the full boxes are they're 1 inch high. So definitely they're almost half the size of this. So yeah, they're a really good size if you need more space, but you really like using full boxes. They're really, really great. I've played around with it in my 7x9 before as well. And it's really great if you need like your 7x9 for a lot of writing stuff down, but you still want to use some sort of a full box. They're really great in that as well. So, yep, starting the year off with something good. But I mean, ultimately, you know, I'd like to obviously start my health and fitness journey a little bit more seriously before the new year, you know, starts. But I figure this is probably a good way to, you know, get it started, is to start it with this, and then start to make small baby steps. So by the time that I am here, I'm good. But yeah, I figured, to be honest, I needed to lose some weight. That's just the end of it. and increase my stamina and everything and stuff. Plus, it probably would just make me less stressed, and my anxiety, it probably would help my anxiety a lot. With everything going on. Being a business owner, there's a lot that goes into everything, and stress and anxiety is definitely one of them, because you want things to go well, and we get stressed about things that we care about and get anxiety over because we don't know how it's going to turn out, and we want things to work out the way that we had planned for them. It's just normal human emotions, but exercise can help with that. So that is what I need to work on. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my script so that, one, I'm putting things down that I know that I'm going to use and stuff. Okay, so what if we do these here, and this is gonna track our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at least for this week, because it's got a food in there, so I figure that's kind of, you know, appropriate. It's got food in there. We need it, you know. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get back to doing that like I did in, wow, that's really kind of crooked. Like I did in my weeks planner early on during 2022. I felt like I was in a better spot when I did that, because I could really track what I was eating and really paying attention. Because if I do this, then everybody does it. Everybody eats what I eat. Like, we don't do special things. Like, nobody's going on a special diet. This is what we eat. If you need more of something that's on there, like, we can obviously cook more of that and stuff, but I never have. So anytime we've had to do any dietary changes, everybody does it. So, okay, let's take a look here and see how I want to do this. Okay, so we have steps over here. Steps there. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab our step stickers. And then I'm trying to think what I could use, because I have dinner. I have dinner stickers, but I'm wondering, do I have something that just says food? Like, that would be... Okay, so I have family time. I have feed chickens. It's not really what I need, and I've got feed dogs. Okay, so probably need to get something that says, like, meal of the day is what I'm thinking. Or meals. How about just meals? I think meals would be more conducive. But yeah, we are kind of color blocking this because I don't want to put too much thought into how the layout is going right now, because I'm more about the purpose than I am the aesthetic. Because the aesthetic is already there. The colors are already there. The theme is already there. You know, so I don't need to worry about staggering anything. I just need to worry more about what the purpose is behind here and ensuring that I have everything that I need and stuff. And if I do use something like this, am I going to need to bring in extra stickers? Like, am I going to need to grab the full kit and pull stickers from it? I'm trying not to, because I would like to just keep it to one format, or as like the TPCNation, you know, you get what I'm saying. Like, I need to really look at everything and see what's going on. So, all right, so there's going to be my steps. Okay, let's I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna flip it upside down. And we're gonna put this here. And then I have a sticker that can go right in there. And it's called my weekly goal. I've had this sticker here for a while with the anticipation of doing something like this. But right there, I can write my weekly goal. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, just trying to see what all I have and what all I can use. Okay, weekly goal. We could do this. Let's do this here. I'm trying to think, because if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's do this one. Layer it here, and then we're going to put workout here because I have a workout sticker as well. And that way I can write down what workout I did, because I really need to take this seriously and I really need to do it. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here real quick. All right. So weekly goal, let's use a squiggle because it'll just make things just happy and pretty in this sidebar. Congratulations, Amanda. You just completed a sidebar before you completed your weekly spread. How that happened, who knows? All right, so we have steps. I am thinking, do I have it on here? I don't think I do. However, yeah, I don't. Okay. Okay, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I feel like, what if we did this? So I have these here, and we did not gonna be hangry, because then I can do breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. Because I do sometimes snack in the afternoon. I'm like everybody else in the world. 3 o'clock hits and sometimes you need that extra caffeine and a snack to get you through the rest of your day. Yeah, I'm very much like the rest of everybody. So let's go ahead and put these, because then that can be our breakfast, lunch, and dinner type thing, and snack. Okay, and then let's do, let's see, let's go, yeah, let's do, no, let's go up one. Okay, let's put them up under here. Okay. Let's go orange over here. I don't know what this is gonna be for. I'm almost thinking like rings closed. I know. So I know we've had issues with that in the past, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just to especially if I get a new watch, it might make things a lot better. Okay, so then we'll do this. Probably should have started with the third boxes, but it's okay. It's okay. And then we'll put these two on the weekend since it is kind of a weekend thing. and stuff. We'll put these over here. Okay. Start there, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add squiggles in just as dividers here, because who doesn't love a good squiggle, right? I mean, I love a good squiggle. I think the squiggles are amazing. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do here yet. This is a work in progress. It is a work in progress because I'm not exactly 100% sure how everything is gonna go, but we can start here. And we're just gonna start right where we're at and go from there, because that's how you're supposed to do it, right? At least I think that's how you're supposed to do it. But we got this. We have got this. All right. But then the fourth page, where it's the grid, the dot grid, you know, if I start to be really good at this, which I'm not going to guarantee that I am, it could be something that I could start doing, like a tracker or something on there, like end of week thing or whatnot. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, I think that's pretty good. So we have steps, we have whether or not rings are closed, we have our food that we ate for that day, and then we have our workouts over here, and then the weekly goal. Like, what is my weekly goal? I figure I don't know exactly what here I can do here. I got stuff I can use, but we'll see. Let's do our weekend banner, because why not? Weekend banners are always nice, and I have this open area down here to do, and I think we're pretty golden. Okay, so we have just headers, tracker. I won't end up using those. Date dots. We have some stuff here, more functional boxes, and then our washi strap. So that's what you get in the mini kit, and look at how much we used up of that. Like, amazing. Okay, so spots are now open for the mystery kit. They will close on the 24th. So if you are interested in this, because I think it's a beautiful palette, and honestly, you could save this for Mother's Day. You know, like a Mother's Day brunch. It would be super pretty. But yeah, if you want this palette, go ahead and get it before the 24th. Otherwise, it gets locked into the vault, and you won't see it until we have vault sale. So yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, just in the description box is where you'll find all the pricing. If you have anything to comment down below, please do so. I love your comments. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and that you're subscribed and all that cool jazz. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.